Hello, everybody. This is Sarah Parry, Psychic Medium, and this is the weekly insight and guidance for the 26th of October to the 1st of November 2020. And this is such a special week, everybody. I'm so excited because not only is there a full blue moon rarity on the 31st of October, Halloween, but it is also my birthday on the 29th of October, and it is a very special one as it is my 50th. Everybody raise a glass. If I don't get to speak to you, happy birthday to me. Thank you ahead of time. Now, to celebrate this, I am going to be offering a lucky person out there a full written reading, which will be announced on the 1st of November. Or I will put a little vlog out there on the 1st of November to let everybody know who won it. And all you have to do to get this is to subscribe to my website, www.sarahparrypsychic.com, or within that time purchase any other kind of reading or subscription. Also helps if you like, share and subscribe to this channel, but this is more about subscribing to the website or buying a reading. So you could actually just purchase a $7 question, or just simply subscribe to the website. It is going to cost you nothing, and you could get a full detailed reading worth $66. Now, just to let everybody know that there is a subscription available at the moment. It is limited because there will be only a certain amount of people that I will be able to do a subscription for in any 1 month, and it is a monthly payment. It is either $11 for a mini written reading once a month, which is normally $20, I believe, or $22 on the website. Or you can pay $33 and get the equivalent of a $66 reading once a month. Now, the only thing that you have to remember with this is that it's not a rollover option, okay? You only have to pay monthly. So when you subscribe, you just pay for your first month, and you can use the reading at any point during that month, okay? And that covers video calls, telephones, Skype, WhatsApp, Facebook chat, audio recordings, written readings. And you can change it up each month, okay? So you could have a video call 1 month, or you can have a telephone the following month. And there are also options of past life readings, love readings, career readings. You can even just have a mentoring session with me if that's what you want to choose. Now, if you do have regular readings, this is a brilliant opportunity because it does help you, helps your purse strings, because the prices aren't going to change. Now, they could go up in the next 12 months once again. So if you want to grab this opportunity of having a regular read and knowing that the price is going to stay the same, then do sign up. You just have to go to the website. The link is in the description box below. And if you subscribe to the website, guys, remember you could get another reading. And if you don't want to use it yourself, you can always offer it to somebody else. Okay, so you could gift out your monthly option to people for, think about Christmas presents. So moving on, let's look at the week. Don't want to keep you any longer. Do check out the other videos that I'm putting up this week as well on the blue moon, for the different sun signs, and for November. Now, I'm seeing a lot of love being given and received this week, although there's going to be some erratic times. Now, the blue moon is really, what I'm saying is, what they're telling me is it's like it's turning a corner in our lives. But it's also going to shed some light on some karmic issues. It's going to help us release some doubts that we've been holding on to a long time, and to finally close the door on certain matters that should have been closed a long time ago. Now, this could be stuff that's been going on, like literally your whole life. To do with your value system. The reason I'm saying value system is because Taurus is very much important with this moon, and also Uranus. So there could be a lot of changes happening. You know, some of us may be really experiencing, or you people listening, really experiencing money issues right now, problems, you know, things being a little bit erratic. You know, 1 minute you've got a full purse, the next minute you realise that there's a hole in it and everything that you've worked for has fallen out on the pavement. Now, that is very, very extreme. And the good news is, if you have been working towards your dreams, you've been listening to the signs, you've been focusing on working in a much more beneficial way for you and really valuing yourself, and looking at all the issues in your life and not just fighting them or avoiding them, this could be a really, really lucky time for you. You might suddenly find this amazing gift that has been given to you from nowhere. It's like, whoa, suddenly something's being paid back. Maybe you win some kind of legal battle that you just thought was just never going to happen, especially because we are in this Mercury situation right now, and also Mars. Everything is just like walking in mud. When I first started this reading, it wasn't like we were on ice. It was more like jelly. Everything's just wobbly, and it's slidey, and your feet keep dropping down in it. And it would be great to get you to head down and eat all the jelly, because that would taste good. But everyone else has been walking all over it as well, so it's not as tasty as it could be. I'm not sure if that's the best analogy, but it's like, there's little positive glimpses, but it's not panning out at the moment, or it's not consistent. There's also a reluctance in us to really start anything new, because the fears that are being triggered by all this energetic stuff right now. And also there's a feeling of lethargy and lack of motivation, not in just yourself, but if you have an idea and then somebody else is going, and they're not really pushing forwards, you possibly want to push harder, and then you just get more and more doors slammed in your face. So there is on a positive note, there are some really good things. Like I say, the loving situation, I feel like there can be more love given and received, because when there's nothing else, sometimes we start holding on to each other and we start noticing what is important around us, that maybe, the money isn't working, or the work isn't happening right now, because the universe wants you to focus more on your family and look at the richness and quality of that side of your life, rather than keep focusing on the bills. I feel that if you look and you really look in detail at everything in your accounts, you'll find that you actually have got enough. You may not know when the next windfall is coming, or it may feel like it's all going to stop because everything's gone a bit slow, and that can just create that fear. But that's just the fear of the unknown. And if you turn it around and you look at the possibilities in that, because there's nothing set in stone. So that means there could be some amazing things that actually take place. Now, I do see a lot of abundance, especially on a spiritual level, because Scorpio is in play. There's going to be a lot of emotional stuff coming up, obviously, and going deeper and darker. But also, the Scorpio sign is such a psychic sign. It is a really high level frequency, and if you can tune into that energy right now, you could create the miracles. So if you're going to do any manifesting, or you're going to sit and think about things, at least think about something positive you can do, because the miracle could just happen. Now, I do see pound signs here, so it may feel like nothing's happening right now, but I do see money coming in that will give you more opportunities. And it could be that you're just getting opportunities, that two things are being set in front of you. I feel there's more than one option here. So what you might think is set in stone, it's not. There are other possibilities, and if you're being blocked, that may be the option as well. It's like, maybe you have to focus more on your family. Maybe you need to go outside the box to look for the job. Maybe you're not going down a route that's going to be long-term good for you, because the next 10 months are going to be really, really important about doing things in a more honest way, a more productive way, and feeling more balanced in general. I do see loyalty being shown this week, and I do see something from the past, or a sign from the past, showing that everything is about to release. Something is about to break. Now, this could be a destructive thing. It could be, because it's like the Tower moment. So this is like a release that's out of our hands, but the sign is coming beforehand. So it's almost like you're being given a heads up. Now, if this is something on more of a negative note, it's like, don't go down that road. take the left turn. We're going to show you this maybe in a dream or a vision, or maybe you just get a feeling. Listen to it. Okay, I'm not saying that this is going to be destructive for everybody. It could be that you're showing that someone is about to blow, is about to lose their rag, they're about to break down. Maybe something is about to be released in a good way for you, because I do actually see things coming together from this. But I do get the sense it's like you're being forewarned is forearmed in this situation, whatever the case. It may be nothing to do with you, but if you step into a situation that could backfire, you're being given a heads up, or somebody will give you a little message in your ear. But things, I feel, after this time are going to move forwards very quickly. And there may be still some indecision around, because we're still in these retrogrades, Mercury until the 3rd of November. And it could heat up a little bit. And I know this full moon is going to be a little bit of an erratic one. So I don't really like using the word play it safe, because sometimes that's not always good, and it's sometimes fun to be spontaneous or adventurous. And I still think that the playful side needs to be there. And if you're in the flow, then that's okay. Have something maybe planned, but just be aware of, without being negative, what hazards there are. Think about it as if you were doing a hazard written, you had to write it, document all the hazards before you did something. It's a bit like now with COVID, all the establishments have to wash everything down, and you've got to look at the potential hazards before you start. So it's not like a backup, it's not like playing safe as such, it's just being aware. All right, that's all it is, because actually being more spontaneous and living in the moment is what is needed right now. So maybe stop trying, stop planning, stop forcing. Just go with it. Just trust. Completely go within your trust over this next week, and know that you're being looked after, because I just get the sense when everything starts breaking down, there's nothing much more you can do. What's the point of crying in your soup? What is the point? You just might as well just go and do something else. I do see a bit of jealousy around for some of you, especially with some gifts coming. So you could be the one that's on the up, and suddenly everything turns and you get your just desserts, and somebody else has just been wasting their time and not using the energy completely, or just blocking everything and not wanting to see. And then suddenly that's going to come out in jealousy. It often happens, but don't let that stop you stepping up and being confident in what you believe. There is some stress around relationships, but it generally is around a full moon. And you're going to feel the build up from Thursday onwards at least. But there could be some big returns coming, or the inspiration around, or more knowledge and inspiration around a situation. It's all very spiritual. It's like this deeper knowledge that we're gaining, and we're getting ready for next year. Okay, so that we're going to be in more of a mental focus next year. This last 200 years has been all about material things, building that kind of knowledge. And the next 200 years are going to be about being more knowledgeable, more informed, more mentally focused on what is important. Okay, so everything is going to change next year, and we're already, this massive full moon is about clearing up some real karmic energies and debts. If you get a chance to cleanse, or at least take some time to meditate up until then, or on that full moon, really, really make that special for yourself and really celebrate it in the most calm way possible and flowing way. If you can have a swim in the sea, if you're lucky like me where it's still quite warm, not that everyone would agree, but do something like that. So I hope this has helped you this week. Please do check out your sun signs and all the other videos I'm doing on November and such like. And remember, you can win something. So just subscribe to the website. I do need to see that, because obviously I know then who's subscribed within this week. But please do share this vlog as well, because the more people that are listening, the more support I can get, and the more this channel is building. I do want to put so much more into the channel, but right now it is all about timing. So happy birthday to anybody else who is celebrating their birthday this week, and happy birthday to me. And thank you for all your support, and here's to another 50 years and the beginning of something brand new. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.